ready to run. Racing. Big Time Champ out reasonably well. Big Time George is slower than that. Mojito Rama and Tomorrow's Star was last early, going to the lead. Mitsuta by a length and a half here on Big Time Champ, is followed through there by Big Time Backfire, Gold Star Gizmo. Further back in the race, then we've got Tomorrow's Star, Mojito Rama. Big Time George has no chance at all, and Almanza out with that. In front, Mitsuta's going to get its reward today from Big Time Champ. Big Time Backfire in nicely here, Mitsuta. Now, Big Time Backfire or Big Time Champ second and third. Tomorrow's Star got to fourth, then Gold Star Gizmo, Big Time George, never a winning chance. Further back, Mojito Rama, and last in Almanza. Mitsuta at start 14 gets its due reward today for some really solid placings. Racing, Corborn Spree stepped pretty well the inside. Opawa Bucks led out. Corborn Brandy surges forward around the outside. Then Corborn Owen getting into its work as well. Corborn Spree settled fourth, followed around the outside by Corborn Lick. Then Homebush Myra just two behind that. Scodelario and Bev's New Point up to the corner. The inside run for Corborn Owen here on Opawa Bucks. Corborn Brandy out wider. Further back to Corborn Spree. Oh, to the post. Lunging was, I think Corborn Owen's lasted. Opawa Bucks had a good lunge. Then Corborn Brandy. Then we had Corborn Spree or Homebush Myra. Back and behind them, Scodelario, Corborn Lick, Look and Lick, we'll make that. And to Bev's New Point. The four's got up the outside here. Nearly there. Racing. Jugatui bounded out reasonably well. Big Time Jane going forward off the inside. Douche. Big Time Jane works. The Douche goes clear. Cool Rhythm hooks to the outside. Two links back. Jugatui settles fourth. Harkin and Bale the outside of that. Further back in the race, then we've got Robinsar Hood, Kirkham Carly, and back with them was Opawa Tomo. Big Time Jane in front. Douche giving chase. Down the outside, Cool Rhythm. Others are headed now by Harkin and Bale. In nicely here is Big Time Jane and makes it a brace for the weekend here over Douche and Cool Rhythm. Then, it's a really good lineup. The rest, we've got Harkin and Bale. Jugatui was still there. Kirkham Carly in amongst that as well. And Robinsar Hood in that pack with Opawa Tomo. It's 4. Racing. Corborn Cares, an okay jump. Wetchester gets out quite nicely. Corborn Merle goes forward and sprinting round. Demand Blue Blood goes to the lead. Thrilling Cassie comes with it. Followed a couple of links back by Minder. They've chopped off these inside ones with Corborn Merle and Hansa. Further back of the race to Corborn Bryce and Wetchester. Corborn Cares are no chance. Demon Blue Blood in front. Thrilling Cassie down the outside. Demon Blue Blood, Thrilling Cassie. Into third was Enhancer and Minder was fourth to go by. Corborn Merle between those runners. Gaps back to Corborn Bryce. Long gap Wetchester and Corborn Kaz. They got written off early. Racing, Berenda Square a touch slow, one of the best out here, Corborn Jared. Well, he's jumped to the front today here on All in Berlin, and Berenda Square punches through the inside, out wider Corborn Meza going forward. Behind these runners then to Big Time Jess. Corborn Crowe missed the start well back. Kaputski and run off the track here was hypocritical. Berenda Square in front. Corborn Jared gives him a race the outside. Further back, Corborn Meza, All in Berlin. Berenda Square pulls out the stops and scores here on Corborn Jared, Corborn Meza. All in Berlin was fourth, then Kaputski out wide, Corborn Crowe hypocritical, who was run off at the corner, and last in was Big Time Jess. 21.54. It's a touch faster than last week. Berenda Square, number 2, bounces back to winning form. 2, 4, 7 and 1. Racing. Big Time Opal out reasonably well, trying to surge forward. Corborn Looks was there early through on the inside. Scotta Pie is there as well. Big Time Opal goes up to Scotta Pie. Corborn Looks settles third. Just back behind them, Big Time Blackie. Billy Marlowe underneath that at the moment. Further back in the race then, Opawa Crusade. Here's Boris and Big Time Basher in the straight. Big Time Opal leads on Scotta Pie. Then we've got Billy Marlowe charging home, and late here is Big Time Blackie. Ooh. Driving through here with Scotta Pie will score from Billy Marlowe and Big Time Opal, who did get tired. Followed across then by Big Time Blackie, and behind them was Corborn Looks Low, not far away. Opawa Crusade was back with Ears Boris and the Basher, if I didn't call it. 21.73 here. Scotta Pie just hung in there. Set to go. Racing, Big Time Jack slow, forever and ever was slow too. Idle Patches comes out well. Big Time Michelle goes underneath that. Big Time Forecast is there. Up and around the outside, Big Time Jack gets nice and handy, goes up to trail this leader. They'll be followed back by Classy Delta. Around that, Big Time All Good. Second to last here now, Highway Hound, and Forever and Ever can't win today. Big Time Michelle leads, but Big Time Jack looms ominously. Idle Patches in behind them. Then we've got Classy Delta, Big Time Forecast. Down comes Big Time Jack and scores from Big Time Michelle. Idle Patches, Classy Delta. Next to go by, Big Time Forecast, Highway Hound. Big Time All Good, and Forever and Ever at the back. 26 and 46 for Big Time Jack, 6, 4, 7 and 2, and they've run home in 8 seconds flat here. To go. Racing, Big Time Paddy's a wee bit slow here. Bounding to the lead was Big Time Talker. Ginger Lauren goes forward. Big Time Fred hunts through. On the inside there, we've got Big Time Phantom. Big Time Paddy trying to work its way around the outside. Dinah Hedvar behind these runners. Further back of the race then to He's a Man and Secret Agenda at the back. Ginger Lauren has slipped clear. Coming to the corner. Paddy's in trouble out wide. It is Ginger Lauren from Dinah Hedvar coming out after it. Behind them, we've got He's a Man running home strongly. Now as they get to the line, Ginger Lauren just from Dinah Hedvar, and He's a Man who lunged at them. Whoa, then we had just behind them, Big Time Phantom, Big Time Paddy back behind them, Secret Agenda alongside Big Time Talker, who got well and truly swallowed up with Big Time Fred. Go. Racing. Best out the inside is Feel the Force, followed out there by Big Time Monty. Big Time JJ stays underneath that. Then Mr. Mays, couple of links back, Blackie Chan. And Big Time back against, tailed off by 5 here. In front is Feel the Force. Big Time JJ the outside, 2 links back to Big Time Monty. Behind that, Mr. Mays. Further back, Blackie Chan. And Big Time back again. Well, I think he needs another lap. Feel the Force to be rounded up by Big Time JJ. Mr. Mays getting home with Big Time Monty. Big Time JJ just from Mr. Mays, I'd say. Feel the Force is hung in there. That'd be followed across then by Big Time Monty, Blackie Chan, and Big Time back again. Well, don't know what you do there, but he's coming last. 26 and 44. 5, 7, 1 and 8. Run home 8.18. Racing, Corborn Palmer, much better beginning from him today. Molly O'Shea legs to the lead from Corborn Palmer, followed through there by Big Time Doug. Corborn Foxy thereabouts as well, followed through there by CIA. Back and behind these runners then to Bronster. Well back here is Corborn Toddy today. Corborn Palmer assumes the lead. Millie O'Shea's been checked back to 4th. Corborn Palmer turns first. Big Time Doug at the inside. Further back in the race then to Corborn Briddy and CIA. Nicely in Corborn Palmer from Big Time Doug. Ooh, Corborn Briddy or CIA, not much in that 3rd and 4th. Followed across then by Corborn Foxy, Molly O'Shea, Corborn Toddy and Bronster. the 11th. Racing Alan Hadrian, fair break the inside, speed out wide, Big Time Thinker surges forward from Bernie's Boy, ducking under them to Five Eyes. Alan Hadrian came off the rail, Tranquil Roo snuck through the inside. One around that there was Absinthe Minded. Further back in the race then Nighthawk Rose, and Takamori sees them all. Big Time Thinker turns first by 3. Bernie's Boy gives chase. In behind them then to Tranquil Roo. Nighthawk Rose running on and out wide of Five Eyes. Alan Hadrian not in it, and Big Time Thinker sees it through from Bernie's Boy. Then Tranquil Roo and Nighthawk Rose, followed across by Five Eyes, Alan Hadrian. Favourites never really got warm. Takamori and Absinthe Minded at the back as well. First and second in last year's Group 2, and they finish at the back here today. 26.35, good enough here, and Big Time Thinker steps back to the 4.57, and she delivers, and she goes 3 straight. 6, 7, 2, and 3. Set. Racing American Warrior midfield here. Storm Warning out fairly well, but best out Allegro Gun from Storm Warning. Right 8 overs trying to squeeze through on the inside. American Warriors are gone down. American Warriors fallen back to the top here. It's Allegro Gun in front by 3 on Storm Warning. Right 8 overs dangerously close then. Corborn Nate, Corborn Trixie. Others affected in the fall were Bulldozer, Resident DJ, and American Warrior. I think he's back on his feet. Allegro Gun's in front. Coming after him, right 8 over. Allegro Gun wins the North Island Challenge Stakes for his first middle distance win. Right 8 over second. Storm Warning third, then Corborn Trixie. The others in gaps. We had Corborn Nath, then Bulldozer, Resident DJ, and just looking for American Warrior. Nearly there. Racing, Breeze Attack, a nice break from the outside and an even line though. Big Time to Mac is there early as well, shoring up the pace with Breeze Attack, followed through by Adrenaline Kick. Mahala Bay goes back a length or 2. The inside there for Sergio Star. Corborn Gonski is back, so too Agent Hannah and Boyish Charms. Breeze Attack comfortably clear here on Adrenaline Kick, closer in then to Big Time to Mac and Mahala Bay. In nicely Breeze Attack from Adrenaline Kick, Mahala Bay. Next to go by was Big Time to Mac, next one through there. Corborn Gonski, Sergio Star, Boyish Charms and Agent Anna. Breeze Attack off the ballot and delivers for Sam Lozelle in a 21.68, 7.72 the run home, 9, 4, 5 and 3. 14th and final. Racing, Big Time Sugar gets out nicely, tries to forge across the field with Unawares, who goes with it. Big Time Sugar trying to clear Unawares, does. Gets away by 3 lengths here on Unawares, is followed around the outside by Sue Baxter, tucked up the inside, Rokito. Trying to make ground here was Devil's Tongue, Unaccustomed is back behind them. Toki Girl a long way back too as they charge down. Big Time Sugar well clear on Unawares. Big Time Sugar Unawares. Third to go by was Rokito, and Sue Baxter was the 4th one in, then Toki Girl. Followed further back then by Unaccustomed, Devil's Tongue, and always tailed off was Rally Sarius. 21.83 the time for the last. 7.87 the run home. 7, 4, 2 and 9. Lisa Cole gets half the card. 7th win for the day, including the Group 2 feature.